All right, back today. It is Friday. It is July 9th. Let's take a look at some stocks today. The market was up huge, 448. NASDAQ plus 142, 48 S&P. Big runners today. Big moves in small caps. A lot of these stocks really moving with big gainers over 100%. Let's take a look at SGOC. Now, this stock started way back 9 a.m. Little blip here. See this? Moved to 3, touched this 4 line, went to, it's just about 350, 330. As this moves up, the screen's getting tighter and tighter, so it's hard to see. So right over 4. And then look at this wick here. This is a big shooting star sell wick. You saw this go right up to 12, come back in a halt. Now, a lot of people thought, oh, it's going to be a drop and drop. That's what happens in a halt. But, you never know. This put in 3 little, dashes on the 5-minute. Touched here at 7. And then if you're 13 over 20, you may look at this. This took off over 18. So again, you have a run here from, let's say like 250 to 18. What's that, like a $16 run? Absolutely incredible. So over 4, then come back. But the thing you see here, again, remember I said, let it test the 13 EMA. Let it come through even a wick. But see, this didn't bend. This didn't cross over the 13. It crossed right here. So that's why the higher time frame again is very bullish to look at for these stocks. So let's take a look at the 10-minute here. What was the news on this? SGOCO group rocketed at 500% today. Motley Fool. It doesn't say anything. So it's probably news, but it's not showing right there on FinViz. Usually look at FinViz. Now this is the 10-minute. You can clearly see this big candle over 4, go line to line here. Big shooting star wick. You're way away from your 1320 EMA, and this thing rockets up. So see the space between how wide you are? Then you wait for this big pullback, and that's the move here. Low, middle, high. When you need a true run on your screen, it'll be low. For me, remember I said this middle and high? So, this is a tremendous long. There's the 3-minute. You see here, was this a halt? No, this is lower volume. This was a halt. And then the big shooting star, and look at this. Put it in the tail and came up. That's why I like the 5-minute. The scalp these is so tough because there's so many little moves within these candles. You want like bigger, larger candles, and then it really cuts all that noise out. So, this is a great move. Small caps again. This is up 351% right now. Look at the daily chart. Look at this wick. So this has been in the channel forever. I had this back in 2021. Look at this, blows this away. 125 million in volume. So this is tremendous long. MTSL. This is another one. Really spiked up after 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Look at this. Goes to 650, 625, comes back 4. It goes to 425. So this is a late day long. A lot of these moves are happening now. TBLT, penny stock, not much going on your channel. You want to play channels because unless you're in and out, there's just no range on it. MLND. Let's look at the daily in this one. So the daily in this one has this 40 line, big gap, 270. Does this reverse split? No. So this is way up here. Then we gapped down for last over a year and a half. Then we went to 40, gap down, 14, 16. Look at this, gives it 22. Oh, here's a reverse split here. And then this really comes down hard to about 1041. 7.8 million volume. You haven't had that in a long time. Still oversold here. Stochastics. And then we go to 24 in this wick. Look at that wick. Now, is this going to keep going up? It's possible. I mean, it's in this gap, and it's still oversold here. So this might be another run where we start to climb back up. I would watch this. Because this has been down since February. All right, on the 5-minute chart, look at this, 11. These are very small, tight little candles. See, these are very good because They're telling you there's no weird moves in here. There's nothing like, oh, I was going to crash hard right here. It just kept grinding. 1150 all the way up. This will cross the 14, came back, 13. Nice move up to 18. Look at this. Then it comes back. Your low's getting higher here. See this? The whole way up until you reach 25. Then really, if you're trying to get in here, it's insane. The stock ran 11. And like I said, right here, you see this? Okay. Starts to get over 19. It's like it. Right here, I'll say the halfway point. It's still pretty dangerous, but anywhere at the top of your screen, if you're here and the stock went from here, that's silly to go long. And then this went down, straight down. There you go. So, good buying points within here. This little U shape at 13. When you see this, okay, I say like it's going to go down. Is it going to go through? Nope. See what it does next, and it comes right back up. So this is another great long play. The 10-minute. Went here to 12. You're holding support here. See this 13 EMA. Look at this smooth line. This 13 EMA. See this? And then look how far the space is. So pretty amazing on this stock. Lindo Therapeutics. Now this one I called. You check out my stock splits or what do you call it? Twitter. I've been calling this for a while. Said it's oversold. This was like 37, 38. Came back sideways. It says it's channeling. And the 7 level. Look at this. Right above 7 now. Big move up. 11 million in volume. Someone actually pulling in stock splits. See the weekly here still oversold. Now it's caught between. This might go between like 8 and 10. Let's look at the 5-minute here. See, this started to grind up. So a lot of these charts look the same. This grind, then they exploded up today. 675 to 650. Longer term, this is your retracement. 100%, 61, 50, 38, 23. So from here to here, 50% will be at 21. And right here will be 12 at the 23 to retracement level. So, this is a big candle, sort of a shooting star wick. Is it going to just come back a little bit inside next week? Possibly. I still think we're going up. The weekly chart is saying oversold, still going, and that momentum is going to be upward. So that's looking very strong. I hear everyone's talking about Carve. This one back and forth. Big 2 candles here. Look at these giant wicks. Look at the volume here. I don't think there's any news in these either. These are all pumps. See, from yesterday, came back here to 20. Now today was another interesting. Just look at the chart. The chart tells you the answers to the question. You're taking a test, and the answers to the questions are like within the chart. So this is 28, 26. Look at this channel. This one a little above, but 5 a.m., 6 a.m. You go back and forth. Wick, wick. Look at these wicks. And then we finally break over 28. So you can sit there, and I'm gonna put in a trade above 28. That's what happened. 28. And it goes all the way to 42.50. There's a shooting star wick that is a reversal candle from the top of a pattern. Just look at the chart from yesterday. Okay, we're going here. And where's it? A pattern top. Just for today at least. Right here, look at this. We try it again, it fades. So that's another interesting chart. And it's basically telling you the answers in this chart here. Because here, there's another in the 10-minute. And down we go. So this is a high pole fader. Again, 1 big pole, 2, 3. What's it going to do? It's going to keep going now because the move's made. Then it fades. See this? Big move up and a fade. And this came out of a falling wedge. So you can call this falling wedge pattern. All right, AEHL. This one's moving late. Now look at this pattern. Back and forth, back and forth. 4. Look at these lines. 4 keeps coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, 12. I can't even count. And then looks like it's going to test 4 again. This might break above 4 next week. UTSI. Anything else good here? PETZ. Now this had that big move in February. Look at that. This one up to 14 plus. Looks like we have here Yeah, it's trying to get above this 3 to 4 level. Could be interesting next week. Here's Hall. This was at 18. This is Hallmark Financial Services. So it's just grinding very slowly up. All right, this is DTSS. Look at this gap here. Weird chart channel between like 2 to 4 BZ. This is like a relatively new IPO. Came down. Big candle today. This is a really big candle. So this went from 32 all the way to 36. Remember again, your top 5, 10 stocks will give you trade in the morning. It will give you, the best gainers throughout the day for long or short. So whether it's gap up or not, PBI. PIXY. This is a channel between 4 and 2. Look at this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, this is a chance to go up to this 4 level. This is CRNQ. Here is SQFT, Presidio Property Trust. Drawing a line right here. Draw your line right at 5. So it shouldn't break above 5 on this. Going down. What else we got here? This is a weird chart. QSI. This went all the way from 24. You can do a retracement on this. This went all the way to 25 right here. Came all the way down. Look at this. To 8. Above 23.6 retracement level. Here's 32.8. This is grinding up. Look at this down here. Big move up. INMB. Here's your falling wedge. This broke up from 10 to 12. That's a 22. That's a double. About a month here. See this? The tight move, and then we go straight up. Pretty much straight up. CETX. This is another one grinding down. Looks like a wedge. This could go above 150. LKCO. I like this. It's oversold here, 12. See the low. Low keeps getting higher. This could come back up. This at 250 plus. This was a crazy chart. IMTE. This one from like 4 to 40. Back and forth. This could spike anytime. It's one of them kind of stocks. Look at this. All spiking wicks. IZEA looks like it's trying to form a wedge here. You call it a wedge. Trying to connect these. These don't really connect though. I mean, this falls below it. These connect. It's hard to say, but it looks like this could pop up. Very oversold. I would keep an eye on this. IZEA. Here's BTU. Channel up. It's another great move today. NIU. And you can see the move up here. All right, so again, day trading SGOC. Look at the move here. Say it wasn't pre-market. Sometimes pre-market, you don't have to sit there and wait. Oh, something's gonna move pre-market. Just wait, see the move, and look at this right here. This sort of grind. Eventually, it's doing this to grind. Eventually, it's gonna explode up. So that was a great long. MTSL was a really fast move. This move took like what, an hour, less than an hour. MLND. Another one. Look at this 10. Very slow moves, 10 to 11 to 12. It's just sort of very slow move, this little like $2 move that is exploded to 25. And then LHDX, I called this. You check back at stock quits. I said, watch this channel. This is oversold. You can see here, I have this rolling stochastic. See here, the low, low. It keeps getting higher and higher, the bounces until a big explosion today. In the weekly, you're caught in between 8 and 10.50 now, the weekly. So this could move up a little bit more. I expect this like back and forth move before we go higher on LHDX. So we'll see what happens in that. Looks pretty good. Here's job again. This is caught in between this 50 cents and about 65. Look at this. Thought it would come up here. It was too early. So not yet on this job. So again, what I was going to say pre-market. So let me go back here. What else we got? Look at pre-market like CARV. So again, pre-market is where it starts. So even like the day yesterday before. So this went all the way down. People thought it was a fade, bounce. It bounced up right here at 20. Look at that whole number 20. Now we're going sideways, 26 to 28. So that's the key pre-market. Now, is this a low to high move? Yes. This move low. Sort of, here's my middle about here. So it's just below middle. Not a true low move, but it did bounce from here. So it's sideways, and it goes up. So there's your move. Now, is your move going to be like consistent throughout the day? Maybe if it was from here, but it started pre-market, then this huge bounce up. I mean, this is what it took. This took an hour today. And you could have made 28 to like $14 move on this. So that's how it works. Then if you have a high move, who's the high move? Your gulp. Yeah, here's the high move. Big candle up, see it straight up. And then what do you think it's going to do? It's not going to go higher here. It's going to fade. Then it fades, and then it fades. It might bounce. So you start high, fade, might bounce, and it fades. Or you have a middle move. You go here, and then go here. And then a low move, you start, you go up like that. So low moves are always the best. Middle is medium because you go here to here. It might still bounce, but the low move is the best move. All right, so looking at the SPY. Yeah, put in a big candle again. This SPY is a massive wedge. What do you see here? See the space? Actually, it's from here, but you're getting wide, too tighter, too tighter, too tighter, and eventually you're going to have a crash. Because on a falling wedge pattern, it is bearish. So you just can't keep going up higher and higher without some sort of big pullback. Yeah, if you look at the space here from here, you could easily drop. If they want to flush this out, they want to get back in. Billionaires, however, this works in the market, the craziness. They want to get back in. You can't make money when things just go higher. It's very slow money. If you come back in here and this drops all the way like 430 to anywhere to 320 from that drop in March last year to 340, comes like this, then get back in. Then, take another 6 months to a year, and you have a big move back up to here, and then you can make tons of cash. Say, look at this move, small breakdown. 2018, 2019, bigger breakdown. 2020, bigger breakdown. 2021, is it going to happen this year? Or maybe it will be next year? It's hard to say. I think we get a crash this year, and this year something will happen again. I'm not sure what exactly. Or at least a huge correction. This could come back easily to 360. Look how far from the retracement, the 61.8 retracement line here. So, yeah, we'll see how it on this buy. What's the VIX doing? See, the VIX I had this is still in this wedge here. See this? It looks like it's going to go further down this, back and forth. I thought that would be the breakup, but not yet. And you have the big shooting star candle doing nothing yet. You can see the overall, look at the overall VIX here from that point last year. You're going down. The highs are getting lower, the lows are getting lower. It's back and forth. You're getting, here's a, bounce up, bounce up, bounce up. This could bounce up to 30, maybe 35 again. That's going to be the next one. It'll probably bounce up around here, but we haven't had it yet. All right, so that's it. Might do some more videos this weekend. We'll see. And remember, day trading, if you, 1, 2 minute chart scalping, it's going to look different than someone using 3, 5, 10 minute chart. So I like to use now above 3, 3, 5, 10, even a 15 minute. I'm looking for a longer move. I don't want to get in and miss a move because it's a shorter time frame. Like this move SGOC. You see this here 3, and then look at like the 1 minute on this. In 1 minute, so many candles. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You have a halt, 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 and then you get a 2 minute. Go to space, space, and then you get a 3 minute. You're taking candles are getting decreasing when you do this. You can have less candles, and you see here. Then you get the 5 minute. Here's the 5 minute. Yeah, just big candles here in the 5 minutes. So it takes out a lot of that noise. You want to take out as much noise, indicators, the stochastics and volume. That's it. Make it as simple as possible trading. And that's it. All right, please subscribe to Mike K Man Trades on YouTube. Hit the like button. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. What do I have on Mike J Trades on Twitter? Mike Cayman Alerts. StockTwits, Mike Cayman Trades. That's it. Peace.